100%. So, Super Bowl happened.
Very much.
The game, however, was not the most discussed topic. So we'll get into what was. There is a podcast. I don't want to say it was the Joe Budden podcast. The setting seemed very Joe Buddenish, if I may. But going through the comments, I couldn't find anything. So we'll talk about a certain podcast where somebody was trying to eloquently explain and justify domestic abuse. Again, here at the Smoke Pit, we're not for that. However, we're going to laugh at the person who tried to justify it. And then we will end with not a shameless plug, but we're gaining some traction, if you will, over here on the Pit of Smoke.
That is correct.
I don't know if it's the traction we were intending to pull, but we'll talk about that when it comes to who's man's. Outside of that, you got anything to say to the folks before we start the show?
Let the shenanigans begin, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, episode 161 of the Smoke Pit starts right now. You are tuned in to the Dat Feeling Podcast Network, reminding you to always question the answers.
Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the Smoke Pit, it's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Mac and Mac, welcome to the Smoke Pit.
Yep, y'all know what it is. Sunday night. Mood is still right. Dynamic duo of Blak and Mac here on your screens. Episode 161 of the Smoke Pit, my boy. How you living? How you feeling?
You know what, man? I am one of our pit masters has this saying, and they say that they are alone and unsupervised. Shout out to Rob, Pitmaster Rob Givens, who was actually a legitimate pitmaster. So I am alone and unsupervised. We did the Valentine's Day thing, and then I flew her out the next day.
Hey man, yeah, we're good. My wife's out and about with her friends having dinner and stuff, so I'm here, but I am not alone. I got the kids and stuff, so having the older kids kind of comes through. You know what I'm saying? They holding it down, watching the youngest. But yeah, man, it's a good night to get to it. I don't have work tomorrow, so get to cut up a bit. I got to stay up and do some editing and stuff to make sure this gets out on Monday, like we promised people. So with that being said, we got a toast like we usually do. I want to hand the floor over to you. Motivational moment with my man Blak to get you through the next work week. What do you got for the folks, man?
Hey, listen, short work week this week for you guys. Here's to enjoying the week. Here's to letting off a little bit more steam tonight. That way you can enjoy the week starting tomorrow. Get your spirits up, remotivate yourself. I'll nominate myself to have a good week. I don't know about you, but
I also nominate the rest of the. I nominate everybody.
Nominate me
to have a great week. Salud, my guy. Okay.
Yes.
So, without further ado, Super Bowl came. A lot of people were wishing on the Chiefs' downfall, and your wish came true in spectacular fashion.
Very much.
I tried to give it a chance. But once they went up, like, halftime came around, Chiefs got the ball. I'm just like, they're down 20, what was it, 27-0 or
To
something? And I'm
zero,
just like,
yeah.
28-3. I've seen crazier things, You can't count out Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Andy Reid, you know, one of the
Yeah.
best coaching combos out there and stuff. So, hey, maybe we may see the comeback and then once they went up 34-0, I was just like, bro, I'm out.
It's over. It's over.
Turn the TV off, turn the TV off. But yeah, so shout out to the Eagles. Shout out to all the Eagle fans out there celebrating their second Super Bowl in about 4 or 5 years, I think. Something like that.
Yeah, 5 years.
Must be nice to be celebrating a Super Bowl. I don't know how that feels, but yeah, you can't say shit.
I was there with you till you said
Hey,
you lost me.
hey, don't you do it. You know,
I was like, yeah.
you've experienced that in your lifetime,
I was like, yeah, I don't know it. Oh,
Yeah. You ever think like the pressure teams are under to like win a championship in the lifetime of their fans? Like there are people like there don't you like they're playing, they're like, there's somebody who's rooting for us who has never seen us win a championship, and they may pass away without ever seeing us win one. Like that little bit of added pressure. I don't know if I need to hit the Panthers up in their inbox. Be like, the average lifespan of a human is about 72 years. I'm 44. I ain't,
You've been around. You've been around.
You've been to
since-
two
since
Super
I was a
Bowls,
kid.
man. You've been to two Super Bowls and you let me down. And like I'm not expecting us to win next year, but I need to see some moves being made to show that we're trending in the right direction. No
Yeah.
pressure. But don't let me die without seeing my team win a championship. Oh man. No pressure. No pressure at all.
Oh,
But speaking of it, like I said, I waited till after halftime because obviously, as a fan of Kendrick, I wanted to see his performance. Mm-hmm. What were your thoughts on it before we talk about the general population's thoughts on it?
so I'm going to approach this from two different angles. One is as a fan, right? As a fan, I enjoyed the performance. There were some songs in there I thought he'd do that he ended up not doing, which I thought a lot of damn would have come into play. Obviously, I thought he would have did Euphoria, which he did. He got into that, and he had some stuff that in his repertoire that I thought he would have done that he didn't do. Mm-hmm. That being said, I thought how he played the Mr. Uncle Sam, and I thought that was cool. As an artist, I was like, this is a fucking work of art. This is art. Few people get to do that on that level. And for him to do that at the Super Bowl was phenomenal. Not only so you can approach it from, well, the songs weren't as energetic, but if Prince can do Purple Rain at the fucking Super Bowl, people, listen, there's room for everything. You know what I mean? There's a palette for somebody in the audience. You know what I mean? Like what he did and how he did it. First and foremost, there was zero cuss words. Because he edited them out himself. There was no backtrack because he was doing the lyrics himself. And, moving around 4 different stages, that's incredibly hard. As an artist, as a performer, that's incredibly hard to do. And then to bring a message on top of that, listen, I get the talk that everybody's doing, but as an artist, you don't see that at a regular show. So to see this at a Super Bowl, when you have about 15 minutes to get as much as you can to be as impactful as you can, and for people to remember it. As an artist, I'll remember it. As a fan, I thought it was a great performance, but as an artist, y'all behind. It's gonna take y'all a while to figure this shit out. What exactly he did, the message he conveyed, and breaking it down is a whole episode on itself. But I'm just saying, as an artist, that was a phenomenal performance. It really was. I would love to do something like that on a regular show. He did this at the Super Bowl. Insane.
So my whole thing is this. I knew I was going to watch it as a fan of Kendrick Lamar, right? Anything he would have done, I would have consumed because I'm a fan. The songs he performed, if you're not a fan and listen to mixtapes, albums coming up to it, there may be songs that don't mess with you. Kendrick is not a commercial rapper. Just to let you know that. He's not out here with club hits and stuff. Does he have bangers that are out there? Yes. TV Off, obviously, Not Like Us, Swimming Pools. I think that's what people wanted, more of a Good Kid, Mad City. You know what I'm saying? But he wanted to, as an artist, artistic liberty, he picked the songs that he felt needed to be performed in the current state of America as it is. Whether you picked up on the symbolism or whatnot, there are plenty of creators and YouTube videos, and everybody has an opinion of what meant what. What Kendrick meant behind it, I don't know. Kendrick's mind is an enigma, and I am not one to try to dissect this man's brilliance. You know what I'm saying? Like Blak mentioned a couple episodes ago, this man has a Pulitzer for fucking To Pimp a Butterfly. You know what I'm saying? Like the highest award given to people who has a pen game, authors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Amazing. My thing is, if you were not a fan of Kendrick, why tune into the Super Bowl halftime show? Why not just go get your snacks, go do whatever, take your smoke break? Because I'll tell you what, when U2 was performing, when the Eagles were performing, when Maroon 5 was performing, when Katy Perry was performing, Lady Gaga, like I'm not super big fans. I just went and did something else rather than watch a show with an artist that I wasn't a fan of.
Right.
So that's why I look at the people who have something negative to say about it, and I'm just like, well, why watch? Unless you're I don't want to say shallow or surface level Kendrick fan and we're just expecting, swimming pools.
What you saw in the rap beef,
DNA, Be Humble, all of the big commercial hits that he had. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A part of me feels like, let's be honest, the majority of the people who didn't like it probably felt some type of way about it because of the messaging. You think that might be a part of it?
I think that's a major part of it. I think that is a huge part of it. Also, too, you have to think in the history of the Super Bowl performances, this is the very first rap performance in Super Bowl history. Like solo rap act. Like the whole rap act is rap.
Just one person. That's one MC.
It's one person, yeah. Like he came out and he was when Beyonce did the halftime show, he came out with Beyonce. Like you have people pop up, but this is the first solo rap act in Super Bowl. Like you had Dr. Dre and Snoop, but that's kind of a combo. So and they had hits between each other that they can go to, people rock with. They shift the pop culture with these songs. You know what I mean? Kendrick is the very first solo artist with his catalog. He didn't have anybody featuring. He did the person that he featured on songs with, he did his verse for him, which that was a dope shout out to that artist. Mm-hmm. Like that was fire. But he is the first solo rap act in Super Bowl history.
And for people to say it's the worst, like I don't know what you're expecting from Kendrick. Like I don't know if you wanted the whole spectacle, fireworks, and people swinging from fucking cables and the fuck Cirque du Soleil type stuff. You're not getting that from Kendrick.
No.
But to say it's the worst, like, so let me just scroll down. Super Bowl halftime performers. So you have Kendrick this year, right?
Yeah.
Last year you had Usher at the in Vegas.
Yep.
I was neither here nor there for that one. It was on in the background. Like, I'm just not a huge Usher fan. Like, does he have hits? I'm not saying he doesn't.
Of course.
But I'm not like Usher at the halftime show. I'm just like, I kind of knew what his set list was.
Right.
You know, that's the crazy part. For Kendrick, I tuned in because I'm like, I don't know what the biggest thing was. Is he going to do Not Like Us? No, because he's going to get sued. So everybody's just like waiting. And how he kept teasing it throughout the show, like he was going to do it, but then stopped.
That was dope.
And everybody's like, oh, he's not going to do it. Oh, he's going to. And then he hit it. Bro, but I lit in my living room, bro.
Yes.
Lit.
Yes.
But so Usher does his thing. 2023, you had Rihanna, which was okay, you know.
It was okay.
She was pregnant, right?
Yeah.
Like so she ain't going all out. So it was good. You had Dre, Snoop, Eminem, Mary J, Kendrick, 50, Anderson .Paak back in LA. That was lit. Like that was one of the top tier ones for me as a fan.
Yes.
The Weeknd, which I wasn't a fan of that one.
Nope.
But he commercial hits, he sang them. Before that, you had Shakira and Jennifer Lopez featuring Bad Bunny, Jay Blavin, and Emmy Munis. So it was like it was in Miami, so very in tune with the reggaeton, Hispanic, Latin community, which I was there for, but the whole performance, I'm just like, Jennifer Lopez can't sing. I don't know why she's out here. You know, like vocally, Shakira and Jennifer Lopez don't do it for me. And low key
live.
Jennifer
Shakira
Lopez
don't do it live.
Jennifer Lopez has built her career on the back of background singers, and she's just using their vocals. Like Ashanti has been the vocal lead for almost all of her songs, but she won't tell you. That's just me. Before that, we had Maroon 5, Travis Scott, and Big Boy when it was in Atlanta, and that one was trash. I thought Travis Scott would have had a bigger part.
Super trash.
Oh, that was horrible.
That one and The Weeknd, like those two.
Like I had high hopes for them. Because bro, I fucks with The Weeknd. The Weeknd's older shit.
Me too.
When The Weeknd be on that shit, I fuck with it. But
yeah, me too. But that performance wasn't it.
No. Like when people try to do too much to make it a spectacle, that's where they lose the shit. You know what I'm saying? They try to do too much to make it a fucking iconic moment. Bro, just go out there and do your stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Be you.
Yes. 2018, you had Justin Timberlake doing all of his joints from Man in the Woods. And I was just like, what? Bro, if you just don't do...
if you don't give me the 2020 experience, bro.
That and Love Stoned. Future Sex, or what is it? Future Sex Love Sounds.
Yeah.
Give me the joints you did with Timberland. Quit playing with this stuff. Say something. Like, bro, this ain't
Get the fuck off.
Yes.
Get off.
Whose man's is this out here? You got Lady Gaga, the one before that. And if you're a Lady Gaga fan, you probably enjoyed it. Coldplay featuring Beyonce and Bruno Mars in the Super Bowl that the Panthers lost because Cam Newton didn't jump on the fumble. And fucking dude from Blindside couldn't block for shit. So, whoo. So, needless to say, that halftime show, like, I paid no attention to it. I was drinking. As Beyonce would say. The Super Bowl before that, Katy Perry featuring Lenny Kravitz and Missy Elliott.
That one wasn't bad.
I just don't know a whole lot of Katy Perry shit.
It wasn't bad.
Missy,
so like
when Missy came out, I was like, okay, Missy.
Yeah.
And then people were just like, who's this new artist? I was like, nah, I'm old. You know?
Yeah.
I love how Katy Perry's giving her spotlight to this has to be trolling. You have to know who Missy Elliott is. If you have a Facebook account, You have to be old enough to at least know.
Who Missy is.
Missy be putting it down. She's the hottest round. At least. But we go to 2014. Bruno Mars holding down that Super Bowl. Probably one of the best performers. Bruno Mars puts on a show.
Yes. Yes, he does.
So if you're looking at that and then expecting Kendrick to be the showman that Bruno is, I'm sorry to disappoint you. You know what I'm saying? If you're tuning in thinking he gonna get up there, like that's not Kendrick, okay?
At all. Like the choreography that we got from Kendrick, I was like, oh, this is new.
Like if you're expecting Kendrick to come out there and fucking, high step and fucking have, he's not that, okay? And my biggest thing is like they tell you who's going to perform at the suit. So you should know I don't really rock with Kendrick. Let me not pay too much attention or invest myself too much into the show. But nah. But I mean, I can keep scrolling down. Madonna, Black Eyed Peas, The Who.
Yes.
Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Prince. Now,
Prince. Yeah, that one was a good one.
Okay.
But that
Prince
like
was
I
good.
said,
Yeah.
bro went out there and played Purple Rain and the shit started raining.
But Prince is a show. Like Prince is a showman.
Yeah,
He is. That's his thing. My man puts on a show. The Rolling Stones, Paul McCartney. Then you got the infamous Janet Jackson, Kid Rock, P. Diddy, Nelly, Justin Timberlake one. But before that, Shania Twain, U2.
This is depressing.
Phil Collins, Christina Aguilera, Enrique Iglesias, an 80-person choir.
But Kendrick is the worst in history.
Yes,
they had marching bands doing the
Bro.
Super Bowl. Like,
Bro, I mean, it's the Blues Brothers Bash featuring Dan Aykroyd, John Goodman, and Jim Belushi with ZZ Top.
I just want people to know that.
But Kendrick was hands down the worst, right?
I just want people to know that Dan Aykroyd is not really a musician. He's an actor.
Oh, he's an improv comedian from fucking Saturday Night Live. In 1995, Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Forbidden Eye. So they had a whole Walt Disney skit
Movie
going
presentation.
on featuring Patti LaBelle in the Miami Sound Machine at the end. Oh my God. But that's Kendrick was the worst
performance ever.
Now people have been saying like the audio mixing was bad and all that other stuff. Still, like if you couldn't hear the lyrics, like I don't know what to tell you. Like my shit was fine. I was able to hear shit just fine.
Me too.
I don't know if it's because I got a sound bar in a woofer, but I haven't heard from most other people that it was bad. But
what is he saying? This hippity hop shit. I don't know what he's saying.
Okay. Now, my opinion and my opinion alone. Jay-Z is the person I still think is responsible for finding the music acts for halftime.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you want, country fans. Like, you guys
make it happen.
You guys had your time in the sun. Like, Shabuzi want to roll through? Come on through, Shabuzi. Let the country, let Jay-Z, let these people have what they want.
Yeah, give them what they want, Jigga.
Give them what they want, and we'll see what the reaction is. And I'm pretty sure the same people with the Oakleys with the white frames, the goatees, driving the super lifted trucks with the Blue Lives Matter flag on the back.
Back the blue.
with the "Don't Tread on Me" license plates and the current administration bumper stickers. They're probably gonna love it,
Yep.
because it's nothing's more country than football, or nothing's more American than football and country music and Nelly, if we remember.
Yeah. Matter of fact, that's what you do. That's what you do. Give them fucking Brooks and Dunn and Nelly. Give them that shit.
Florida Georgia Line and Nelly, because I know they got at least 2 songs. They gonna
and
come
Jelly
out.
Roll. Give them that shit.
Jelly Roll, who used to be a rapper, by the way.
And Post Malone. Give them that shit.
Oh man, but we'll see. We'll see. I also want to say there have been people who are just going out there just saying the stuff, trying to cause drama. There's a friend of mine who is just always trying to be the person that's just like, this is ash, right? For whatever reason. So I posted something like, I love Petty Kendrick. That's all I posted. I didn't say this was a banger. I didn't say nothing. I was just like, man, I love when Kendrick is petty. You really thought that halftime show was good? I just let it go. Because he did the same thing for Rihanna. I was just like, hey, Rihanna came out and did her thing. That was ash. You think that was... Bro, calm down. I read your post. I saw you didn't like it. And I just kept scrolling.
Yep.
Because you had your opinion. And this is mine. And you're commenting on mine, which is cool because, it's available for you to comment on. But if I'm not responding to you, don't hit me up in my IMs. and
don't
further,
text me either.
Don't hit me up in my DMs and be like, so you thought it was a good show? Because you will be left on red, which you are. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here like, listen, 2025, Willie, is something y'all ain't experienced before. I am protecting my energy
at all costs.
Because I need it. I need it in these days and times. I'm not giving my energy to this stupid shit no more, man. I'm not doing it.
It's like that for me too, bro. It's like, so you really didn't? Is that what you really thought? Like, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Stop. Leave me alone.
100%. 1,000%. I'm not here to pour into your cup and to have you, because there's nothing I can say to change your mind. You're
exactly.
Set. You're set. So
what's
the point of this?
And yes.
What's the point of the because there's no dialogue. Your mind is set. Your goal is to try to get me to change my mind, and it's not going to change. So if you're not going to change it, I'm not going to change. What's the point,
bro? And this is gonna sidetrack. Like, if you're writing a whole paragraph of shit, I ain't got the time, bro. I'm not reading that shit. Fuck that opinion.
He said, give
right
me that bottom line up front. Give me that bluff.
Yeah, bro.
Give me that bluff.
If there's read more behind the first shitty opinion, I'm not reading that shit. I don't give a fuck. Like, it's not getting my energy, bro. You put way too much energy out into the universe. I don't want to respond to it. Fuck that.
Read more.
Nah.
Nah. I don't have the time. But yeah, and low key sidetrack before we get into what did I just watch? It's the same energy when it comes to this new Captain America movie.
Yes.
I get on YouTube and there's channels upon channels of movie reviewers saying that this was a disaster, and I'm like, I click on the video for a bit and I see who the dude doing the video is, and I'm just like, I'm not trying to make assumptions, but I'm like, okay, I get it. A lot of these people are just like, it's hard to move on from Steve Rogers as Captain America. It is hard to move on from the OG Avengers, right? The movies were well done, everything worked out, but hey, it's time to move on, just like the comics did, right? Yeah. Young Avengers are up next.
Yep.
When Ironheart comes out, I already know people will be mad. Can we all agree that people are going to be mad at this movie because it's not Tony Stark, and she doesn't have because she's not Tony Stark. That's why she's not Tony Stark. It's because she's not Tony Stark, my boy. People just got to learn, like, if it's not for you, cool. Do your review. Just say you didn't like it, but don't just assume it is a disaster. Because box office numbers haven't even come out for it yet. I don't know what Rotten Tomatoes probably had it some certain way.
Rotten Tomatoes had it at 52%.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it tomorrow. And let me be up front. I am not the biggest Anthony Mackie supporter. That is on record.
Yeah, mine too.
That is on record.
Mine too.
But I am going into this with an open mind, and from what I've heard, it has a lot of the feelings of a Winter Soldier. The espionage, the government, all of that other stuff. So I'm here for all of that. And like I said, I'm just here for a good time. I'm not into the comics like most people are, but there have been a few people who I know are really into the comics and really follow it, and they have given me a great review of this movie. So it is what it is. I'm going into it with some decent expectations.
I saw it already, and I can tell you.
I saw your review of it.
Yeah, I could tell you that it's worth, no spoilers, it's worth going to check out. Like, it really is. And you just mentioned the comics. They do a really good job of setting shit up very closely to what the comics had.
Okay.
So I would say it's worth going to check out, man. There are people out there giving their opinions.
Yeah.
And I learned from Star Wars. Opinions are like assholes, bro. Everybody got them. Go check this movie out for yourself. Make your own opinion.
100%.
I enjoyed the movie.
100%. Shout out Brian. He says, "Yeah, it has the Winter Soldier vibe." All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm here for all of that. But without further ado, it's time for us to get to our next segment, where we find something on the internet that has us very perplexed. And having us asking, what the hell did we just watch? And this week's is very you'll just have to watch it with us.
Tell me I did not just see that.
So like I was saying in the cold opening, if you heard us, this clip came across, and I think it's best if I just roll the clip so everybody kind of knows, get some context on why we're all perplexed and who the heck would have this kind of mindset when it comes to this issue. Again, I don't know whose podcast this is. I was looking through the comments. I used Google. Google's like, bro, you're describing some very wild stuff. What's the podcast that promoted domestic abuse? Like, what are you talking? Like, you know what, Google, you right. You right, Google.
They're monitoring.
For my FBI agent that's assigned to monitoring my Google search history. I was trying to do research on this podcast. Okay? I don't need y'all.
What is he searching for?
Rainbow Six Siege in my house. Okay. Apple's fine.
Open the file. Open the file.
Open your search history. But here's the clip in question.
This is abuse.
Ooh, it is Joe Budden.
Well, it is. Okay, let me pose a question to you.
Mm-hmm.
Talking to Mike.
Let me pose a serious question to you. And
The answer is probably
we're all
no.
against abuse of nobody should be hitting nobody. Let's put it that way. Don't hit me, or I might hit you back. You don't let's not put our hands on each other.
Right.
Let's have a talk.
That makes sense.
Okay? While we talking, I tell you to shut up.
Okay.
Do you think it's wise for you to keep talking?
Huh?
I mean,
So it was the Joe Budden podcast. So let me go ahead and share your thoughts while I do some research to see who the fuck this man is.
So if I tell you to shut up, first of all, you're crossing the line already, bro. Like, if I tell you to shut up, do you think it's wise that you keep talking? That just means you ready. Like, they've crossed your threshold and you are plotting abuse. So are you saying that was your warning? Shut up is your warning? Because if they violate that and you hit them, that is definitely abuse, my guy. That's like textbook. That's not provoked. Because no, it's them. If they're gonna talk, they're gonna talk. If you say shut up, naturally the reaction is gonna be hostility because you've opened the conversation to hostility. So you should expect that back. And that doesn't mean you get to attack. Like that's 100% abuse, my guy. Like,
yo, I can't find this dude's name. I'm like recent guest on Joe Budden. I'm like, I don't know. Is it in the comments somewhere? But let me just say this: like when you play the video, and she's like, old girl says what she says, and he's like, well, I don't know if it's Joe or somebody else on the show. They're like, nope. And
they were trying to stop him.
Yeah, then like, the white, like listen to how many times people try to shut his shit down before he says what he's trying to say. Listen to this stuff, man.
I think abuse is abuse.
Well, look how you looked at him.
It is.
Well, it is. Well, abuse is abuse. Well, it is. Like, don't, please, don't
do it, bro. Just.
And then there's another part too. Listen to with like the answer still no. Watch. This white dude is just hella confused. He's stressed.
He is stressed.
And look, his feet keep twiggling and shit. Yeah. He's like, well, he's looking at Joe like, are y'all gonna let this shit go?
Next topic, my guy. Just Joe, keep
Joe and fam, are y'all cool with this or?
Please don't let this.
Okay, let me pose a question to you.
Mm-hmm. Talking to Mike.
Let me pose a serious question to you. And
the answer's probably
we're
no.
all against it.
The answer's probably no.
I know where you're going.
Talking to the mic, and the answer's probably no.
I know. Know where this is going, and it's no. It's an automatic no.
Right.
Abuse of nobody should be hitting nobody. Let's put it that way.
Nobody should be hitting nobody.
So right there, cool. We're on the same page. Nobody should be hitting nobody. But then he further, like he stops digging a hole and he starts climbing out. Nobody should be hitting nobody. All right, cool. All right.
Oh.
You back here. Yeah. You back here with us now. Continue your point.
Don't hit me, or I might hit you back.
Okay. Self-defense.
Okay.
We can pin self-defense.
And I feel like as a dude, if you're saying that you are in a relationship with a woman and the woman hits you, yes, self-defense is a thing, but at what level do you really feel threatened enough to apply self-defense?
That too.
To where you can't like turn around and leave the situation. Because as a man, as a black man too, when they roll up, the law enforcement rolls up.
Clapping. They ain't asking no questions, bro.
Clickety clack, bro. Clickety clack. So
Don't
just
put your hands behind your back,
bro. Just walk away from the situation. As a dude, like unless she's coming at you with a weapon, or you are legit in fear for your life, keep your hands to yourself. That's just your boy talking. But continue, random nigga that puts his foot in his mouth.
You don't let's not put our hands on each other.
Right.
Let's have a talk.
That makes sense.
Okay? While we talking, I tell you to shut up.
Okay.
Do you think it's wise for you to keep talking?
Huh? Look at this. Look at this
Time
motherfucker
out.
over here.
Time out.
He's trying to not laugh. And she over here like, what? If I tell you to shut up, you think it's wise to keep talking? Why would I not?
Sir, that is
You think that just
that is
ends
crazy.
You think that ends all arguments, sir?
Shut up.
Well, he told me to shut up.
Nigga, you shut up. That's what's coming back
Bro.
to you, bro.
Let me tell you how my wife knows the buttons to push, and that's probably the downside of being with somebody for so long is they know you so well, and they know the exact buttons to set you the fuck off.
Yep.
So if she is getting you to the point where you just like, could you just shut up? She's like, ooh, I got him now.
Go ahead, fuck up. Go ahead, fuck up.
Or what? Or what? Or what?
I'm fucking leaving. I'm fucking leaving.
Because they know you can't.
They
I
know.
mean, if you put,
Lost.
bro, yeah. If you show
You're no longer,
any
like-
crack of
Yes.
frustration,
Yes, you're no longer making sense. That's the goal for them.
the
You
chink,
do not make sense.
the
bro,
chink in the armor, my boy. If we arguing and I tell you shut up, do you think it's wise, bro? You just blood,
you lost.
blood in the water.
Yes. Yes.
Could you just leave me alone? Stop talking to me. Or what, huh?
Oh,
or what?
God, is that-
Or
yeah,
what?
Exactly.
What you gonna do if I don't stop talking? Because I'm not. And she just gonna take it to the next level on you, bro.
Yep. Yep. On your head, bro. Like just non-stop.
So going back to what he was saying, when he was trying to dig out the hole, let's just talk and have a conversation. Yes, I agree. But if we're talking and I tell you to shut up, do you think it's wise to keep going? Bro, that is not in every argument I've been in with someone from the opposite sex. Telling them to hush does not work. They're not your child.
Oh,
They're not your
the
child.
wrong move.
They're
That
not
is
your-
the
yeah.
wrong move. Absolutely no.
You instantly lost the game.
Yep.
That is the
Lost.
that's the equivalent of throwing in the towel.
Yeah.
But the audacity. Let's look at these comments, right? So this one says, "Stay away from any nigga who starts a sentence with well." This one says, "Maybe unpopular opinion, but I don't think you should ever tell someone you love to shut up." This man says, "Do you think it's wise for you to keep talking?" Bro was never on board with the original statement of abuse is abuse. This one says, "Nah,
That's
answer
a
his
fact.
question. Do you?" Bro saying he would hit her if she talked. This is the funniest shit I've seen this year so far. Finger to the lip was the spirit of righteousness trying to stop him. Man sounds like his tongue and gums too big for his mouth. Bro tried to save him with the "it is."
Yeah.
He still
yeah.
built a bridge over that in attempted mitigation and crossing with conviction. All of the barriers people was trying to put in front of him, like, the bridge is out. Don't continue down this road.
Yeah, don't, bro. Don't. You losing.
I'm gonna keep going. He hitting all the traffic cones. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bridge is out. I'll let you know when
We're
it's out.
flying.
That is the most outlandish fucking just I don't know what point. Like, I was trying to find the full podcast episode. I'm just like, who is this man?
Man.
And why is he acting like this on this topic?
It's wise if you keep talking.
And I tell you to shut up. Do you think it's wise if you keep talking? What happens if that's what I want to see. What happens if I keep talking?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm liable to hit you. Get out of sir. This interview is
bro.
over.
You've lost so many arguments. I can tell.
This interview is over.
Yeah, I can tell.
We'll be right back after these messages. Get this motherfucker off our set
Here's
now.
a word from my sponsor, bro. You got to go, bro.
Get him off our set now.
You got to go.
Oh my God! But yeah, that
focus on communication, bro. Like this is terrible.
Be like, is your wife okay? Or do you have a significant other?
Right.
Can we talk to her real quick? Because based on your answer to this question and your stance on this topic, I got some questions.
Ma'am, are you okay? This man put his hands on you.
Can we interview you away from him? Does he not need to be in the room for us to talk?
Don't look up. Don't look at him. Just
look at
answer
me.
us.
Yeah. Oh man. But shout out to Joe Budden. Talking to Mike. I need to hear you. This needs to be on record.
Yes.
Oh man, bro, these comments is wild. But I don't know who this man is. I will try to find out to see if he's been on any more podcasts talking crazy out the side of his neck like this. But we're at about a little over 45 minutes in, which is good because I feel this next topic is going to take some time for us to fully what's the word I'm looking for? Digest, I guess, and fully
break down and
because there's levels to it, and I don't want to get too much. We'll just go ahead and get into this week's whose man's is it?
Let's do it.
Hey, who man's is this? Who man's is this? Who man's is this? I need to know.
And there's a reason I put fans in quotations because there's legit country music fans who are acting with some sense, some decency, some
decorum.
Yes. Shout out to Eric Mays. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Decorum.
There's will be decorum in this courtroom.
But again, we'll lead with this. So our show last week, we talked about the Grammys. We mentioned Beyonce winning for Best Country Album of the Year, beating out the likes of Chris Stapleton, Lainey Wilson, Chris Musgroves, and Post Malone, right? Yep. So we made a segment, and we put it on our Facebook page. And, not for nothing, it got some traction, to say the least.
Very much.
However,
to the point we started talking to each other like, fam, do you see
what the hell is going on here? What the fuck is going on here?
Do you see this?
So I'll bring it up on the screen so you can see.
Did you boost this post?
All I did was link the YouTube video, the segment that we did, and some people decided to share their thoughts on it. Right?
Yep.
We have this is the post in question, right?
Yep.
Obviously, your thumbnail has to be something to bring people to it, like country's newest star. What? And it's a simple. Once again, the Grammys messed around and made some people mad. However, we have to question if the level of, outrage that is being displayed. Is it worth all of the outrage that it's been getting?
How many comments?
182, right? And we posted this on Tuesday. Yep, Tuesday this week, last week.
Yep.
And it has about 900 reactions, right?
Yep.
Look at the angry reactions. Now, I click on the angry reactions. I want to see, do we see something in common when I hover over these profile pictures? You know, got some motorcycles and stuff, right? Good old red, white, and blue. Yep. Old Glory. We got a, you know,
Boomer.
old man, old white man. Got an old white man.
Boomer.
Another old white man.
Boomer.
Whatever this thing is.
Fisherman.
Anonymous
Doesn't
no
know
profile
technology.
picture. Another old white man. Got
Boomer.
American flag. Old white woman.
Ooh.
Picture of a dog and a cat. Picture of a neighborhood. Whatever's going, like flags, you know, old white man. So I'm just saying, that's just a handful of the 241 hates.
You did 10 profiles and
10 for 10.
100% hit.
We probably could have did a SZA and K Dot 30 for 30. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
30 for 30. I'm 30 for 30. We go to the laughing ones. You know, a white couple. White man. A white man. A white man from West Virginia, apparently. A Tasmanian devil. I can't see this one. Her name's Ali Wong Lash, but it's a picture of a white woman, I guess. Another white woman.
Bird.
No.
Hey, Bird.
And this guy here, Frank Stutterford, old white man. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm just saying, hey, this is the raw data. I don't want people to think that we're just out here just making shit up. This is, you see it. You see it. And if
right there.
If you're listening
Data.
to the audio, you have to come and look to make sure that we're not making this shit up, right? But should we get into these comments?
Let's get into
this.
them.
Is what we said when we were just like country music fans. It's not a good look. Now, you're not a monolith. I don't want to say all of you guys feel the same way, but you probably should be policing these comments. It's not on you. Let me stop. It's not on you as a loyal country music fan with some sense.
No.
To try to speak up and because like, you know, as a black man, when black people say stupid shit, don't be running to me, be like, look, this black man said this shit. Like, hey, they their own people, you know. They
hey.
hey. Hey. Hey. That ain't me. Oh man. But I want to go to all comments, right? And so Phyllis Marie Scott says, I wonder how many judges she slept with to get that outcome. She's out here with the whole American flag with the eagle on it. She works at Retired. Janine Olsen says, not in my book. She was brought and paid for. In my opinion, her music is not good. And I would not be surprised that is her opinion based on the profile picture. Bill Daly says, not really. The award was bought for her ass. And old stock car racing there, you know. Driver and owner at Bill Daly Racing. You know, hope your cars are doing well. Raymond Randall says, how much does it cost to buy a Grammy Award? Because she sure as hell didn't win it. She is not now and never will be country. No, okay. Good on you with your no picture having profile. So David Lee Crate says this was a big slap in the face to all the real country artists, you know, and you know, feel how you feel about that, David. You know, because I also felt that when the robbery of 2013 happened. Like, bro, this is a bad look for hip hop. But at that point, I it was from that moment I was like, you know what, this ain't it. You know, like the Grammys should not be the end all say all for what the best album is, because real ones know what it is, right?
Exactly.
Terry, whatever his last name is, got the little Army Airborne thing. He starts laughing. Bwah, ha, ha, ha. Putting on lame chaps, dye your hair blonde, and use your finger pistol does not make one country. The Grammy was a DEI award. She's as ghetto as she's always been. Her husband bought that award, making the Grammy the same as winning a roll of toilet paper from now on. All right, Terry. That's how you feel.
God damn.
Yep. Hold on. It like I said, it's the bitch can't even spell country, right? From Rude Galerio, right? Bought and paid for. Puke, I don't think so. She's not country. It's all a joke. A country singer that bitch will never be. All right, Timmy Hamilton.
God damn.
Yep. Timmy Hamilton. Yep. I didn't bother to click on the video. Did it mention viewership was down 9% from last year? I don't know. Click on the video, Ted Anthony, and see what we talked about. Give us that view, my boy.
Yeah, my guy. Yeah.
And this is why I don't watch this. Beyonce is the greatest country singer. Oh, I like this person trolling. The right amount of money put in. Candidate for joke of the year. I guess you can. So a lot of people are saying, she bought it. This guy, when the bubble. Oh, look at this guy. When the fart bubble travels up your cooter. Oh, Greg B.
My guy.
Can I not click on your shit, Greg B? Why can't I click on your shit? Why can't I see your profile, Greg B?
Oh, no, come out. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Oh my gosh. In the ghetto of Africa, she may be a country singer, but they probably wouldn't like that crap either. All right, Jay Wilson. Works at Disabled Self-Employed. I hope things are going great for you. Stop. Why do you? I'm trying to. The hate. Did her winning affect their livelihood?
Look at him. He works at Disabled. So
He works at Disabled Self-Employed. That's the information he wants us to know about him, Depends on what country you're referring to. Clearly not the USA. Bill Jurgensen. Studied at Bellarmine College in Louisville, Kentucky. Good for you. But yeah, I'm looking at it, but why are people so hurt about this?
I don't know, man. And it's like I get it, but I see the energy and I'm kind of jealous of it.
Why is that?
I really am. Because sometimes I wish we were this unapologetic about shit when it gets out into the world. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Shit not culture that gets appropriated. You know what I'm saying?
Keith,
like when we come up with shit.
This guy says he loves blocking all these pages with this cunt on them.
Wow.
Yeah. So
wow.
Keith Sutphin. Good for you, man.
Wow.
People are like the internet is.
They mad, bro.
Yeah.
Like
here's the Greg guy
mad.
again. Man. Look, I mean, it's just the full on hate for this.
It's wild. But and I respect their First Amendment rights. I'll say that.
Uh-huh.
Because we have to do that thing. But what I will say,
she sings
what I will say,
coon tunes.
Shit is crazy.
KJ Pollock.
Shit is crazy.
Go ahead.
Shit is crazy. History lesson. So, does anybody know where country music originated from?
Educate us, my boy.
Country music is a derivative of jazz and blues and eventually R&B. So all the music in America is derivative of something that was started from Black culture, because we bought the instruments and we bought the music and we bought the rhythm to this country. So when you say like country music is it's American, yes, but y'all gotta give the people the flowers, bro. Like blacks bought the music to the country. Like we bought that shit. We were the entertainers. We were the providers of the rhythm and the soul and the feeling and the stories and all the shit that you see now. So like when I see shit like that, I don't get really too mad. I know I'm actually happy because y'all mad. Like it really makes me happy that y'all get this mad. It really does. But I be looking like, bro, I wish we were as unapologetic about shit that we come up with and shit that we make popular.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a whole genre of music, pop music, that comes from shit that we've made popular. Like that shit, because rap wasn't able to be its own genre and you couldn't get awards for that shit, like it became pop music. Like I wish we were as unapologetic about our influence and our impact on culture, and we kept that shit to ourselves. Cause look at what they doing, bro. Like those comments, and it's not something that we actually went out and looked for. We were just like, hey, here's a post. We do this segment. This is no different than what we do every fucking week.
Mm-hmm.
It's just this week, the catfish bit. And it was just like, God damn. We do this shit every week, bro. And it's like, they came out the woodworks with opinions this week. And I'm not mad at it. Thank y'all. You know what I mean? Thank you for the shit. But I'm like, bro, the woman won she won a Grammy. And I really want to make this hit. She won a Grammy in a genre that she just hopped into. Why? Because you motherfuckers don't make great music. It just is what it is. Let's just call a spade a spade. You have about 3 people that do country music really good. The rest of you motherfuckers suck. Let's be fair. Let's just be fair. So Beyonce comes in, puts her influence, like we always do, on a genre of music, makes it popular. Now y'all hate her for it. Give that shit back to Shania Twain, bro. Give it back to her, Beyonce, and let her handle it. Y'all love that shit so much. Y'all got about 20 good summers of country music left in your bodies. Enjoy that shit. Cause y'all don't need it. But Beyonce makes music. She didn't even get a Grammy in her own genre. Why? Because, like I said, pop music. A lot of people jumped into pop music when it was shit that was created for people like Beyonce, and she can't win a Grammy in that genre of music. So she did the next best thing. You know who else did that? And no one said a fucking thing about it? Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
Kanye went and made gospel music.
Yeah.
And won a Grammy for it. There wasn't no big outcry.
Nope.
You know why he made a Grammy for it? Because gospel music isn't as popular. Country music isn't as popular. So she made the shit pop. She put eyes on your genre of music. Y'all should be thanking Beyonce. You should be kissing her fucking feet. Really. You should just be, you should want to be in the sunlight with Beyonce. Instead of the comments that we read and like, that's just wild, bro. Just say thank you. Thank you, Beyonce. You put a spotlight on our genre of music. Y'all so goddamn dumb. Y'all don't even take advantage of the shit. What's the next best country music song? I'll wait. What's the next best country music song that came out after Beyonce dropped?
I know. Just my opinion.
It was Shabuzi, right?
Hey, you already know.
Look who took advantage of this shit. The people that needed to look. The rest of you motherfuckers need to look. And what are you doing? You're criticizing the person that uplifted your genre of music. You criticize her instead of going in the booth and making a fucking country hit. You sit there and you talk about the one person that jumped into the. She didn't have to. She jumped in the genre and said, "I'm going to make a country album here."
Let me just
because
say,
I want to do it.
let me just say this. Looking at her album, people who want to gatekeep country music, the who's who of country music were on the album with her. They came and did the album with her. You got Willie Nelson on this album with her, Dolly Parton on this album with her, Linda Martell and Shabuzi on this album with her. Willie Nelson again, Willie Jones, Miley Cyrus, Post Malone, who y'all adopted and was up for Best Country Album of the Year. He on here now. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all talking about, like Dolly Parton on like 2 of these. Come on. Is this not enough? Like when the I would say people look at Dolly Parton like the queen of this shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if the hierarchy, but Dolly Parton, Dollywood, Grand Ole Opry, like she helped build that whole thing up over there in Tennessee.
Yep.
And she on 2 of these tracks. You know what I'm saying? Willie Nelson, one of the greatest to ever do country music. 2 of these tracks. Post Malone, who y'all welcomed with open arms and was mad he ain't win it. He on these tracks. So when the who's who of country music is cool with this, or I don't know if they were just like, we're just going to jump on this album and try to snag some of Beyonce's fans. Like that might have been, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure Willie Nelson was just like, the Beehive really ain't going to fuck with me. But if Beyonce wants to do a country song, I'm going to help her do one,
Right.
So
Right.
I'm just, why people mad? When the people who y'all wanted to win are doing songs with Beyonce. And let me tell you this. You act like if Beyonce don't go to Lainey Wilson right now and be like, hey, you want to get on one of these songs?
You goddamn right, Lainey Wilson to jump her ass right on that. She be right in the booth with a smile on her face.
It's the booth. In the booth.
In the booth.
B-O-O-F. Booth.
Hey, my God, I'm on a song with Beyonce. Like, she'll be tweeting this shit, bro. Like,
but I'm
it's
just saying,
finally happening.
y'all out here crying that it's not country. She bought it. But the people y'all idolize is out here backing her by being
It's an honor for them.
Because they're all about she wants to do music. Because as an artist, whatever the mood is, like you could be in one mood and do one genre of music, but then if you just really want to sit there and look at your roots from Texas, looking at the music around Texas, and you're just like, there's so many genres. Let me tap into this. It's not like she tried to do a Latin American and try to speak Spanish and all this other stuff, bro.
Right.
Like Texas is country.
Yep.
Just because she's from Houston, and yeah, if I scroll far enough in these comments, you'll see what they say about black people from Houston. But I'm just saying, like, there's country spots in Houston as well. There's country bars, country spots that they go to and they play the music. You know what I'm saying? So why can't you just dabble into that just for? And this was probably a passion project, and it just
I know a lot of black people, especially down south, that I grew up listening to country music. And it was just a thing, man. It wasn't like irregular or abnormal. It's
what you did. It was on.
what we did. You know what I mean? Like you be on the school bus driver's white. This motherfucker's playing Hank Williams. And I'm like, dude, I don't like this shit, but after a while, it like kind of grew on you. Like I like Tear in my beer. You know what I'm saying? Like I like Conway Twitty. You know what I'm saying? I like that shit, but good music is good music. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter who the fuck makes it. It's just the opinions of this shit is wild, bro. That is wild. That is wild.
This plus like the Kendrick reaction, I'm just like again, I'm not looking at profile pictures of the people making these comments. Can y'all just, hey, y'all need to be like me. Protect your energy.
Yeah, please. Please. Go eat a fucking mayonnaise sandwich or some shit.
Don't be letting stuff like this have y'all act out in character like this.
Wow.
Because I mean, I'm just like I said, I didn't click on any profiles. I ain't trying to see your whole family and if you have pictures, but just hovering over your profile picture, I'm just like, hey. You know that meme where it was it popped up when Dr. Dre was about to do their Super Bowl, like the NFL just lost a fan and it was all motherfuckers that was, you know what I'm saying? And then they just copied and pasted for the Kendrick shit. You can copy and paste it for this. Y'all, I don't say y'all are predictable, but man, just stop.
Like, bro, like you just look like you go to Cracker
like
Barrel after church. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and I love Cracker Barrel. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
I walk into Cracker Barrel feeling just fine. I know a lot of people be like, bro, that's a wild, like, I go in there, I get my pancakes with the crispy edges. You know what I'm saying? I eat my food and I bounce. You know, never ever do I buy anything out of the shop unless they got the soft peppermints. Outside of that, I don't really be going there in the country store part. I go to eat, but then I leave. You know, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, stop being so sensitive. Please. And that's coming from me. It's hard for me to say that because I was, bro, back, man. It was a time leading up from the election stuff leading up to now. Like, I'm just looking at people like, bro, how are y'all doing? How are y'all cool with what's about to happen? You know? and I had to step back. Some people just feel a certain way. And you just got to accept that and move on. There's no need to get caught up and waste your energy trying to talk somebody out of something that you can't change their mind, that they don't, colors come out. And you just got to, so that's what it is. All right, cool. Let me maneuver a different way. And now my peace is kept, you know? And it is what it is. That's all y'all got to do, country fans. Just, hey, you know what? Beyonce won that. But Chris Stapleton's album is still available for me to stream. Let me go listen to it. Lainey Wilson. They didn't yank.
One significant.
If you lost, they didn't delete your music off the internet. Go listen to it. Get those streams up. Put coins in the pockets of the people that you want to put coins in their pockets. Don't listen to Beyonce if you don't like it.
They probably don't even listen. They just.
No.
It's an echo chamber at this point.
I will say it makes me laugh because it's you guys are so emotionally involved in this. And maybe you'll be like, it's nothing. I just put a comment because whatever. I can care less if she wins. Obviously you can't.
You care.
You care because you took time out of your day when this came across your feed. You're just like, I could keep scrolling.
But
I'm going to give them a piece of my day. I'm going to give them a little bit of my time.
Yeah.
And I'm going to let them know.
Pull up my britches and type this paragraph real quick.
Like Bruce Almighty.
Y'all got to stop that shit too, bro. Like, real quick. If you didn't participate in the shit, don't comment on it.
Ooh.
Because there's more of that going around too now. Like, especially the people that haven't seen Captain America. Like, I'm noticing a trend. You don't watch or listen or participate in the event because in your brain you can care less. Don't fucking offer the opinion, okay? We don't care about your opinion because you didn't care enough to participate, watch, or listen in the shit. So if you didn't, your opinion is invalid. We don't want to hear that shit coming out of you. Keep that shit to yourself until you watch it, until you listen to it, until you participate in the shit yourself. That shit is irking my nerves, bro. Like, did you listen? Did you listen to it? No, I didn't listen to it. I don't care enough about that. Shut the fuck up. Please. Shut the fuck up.
I haven't heard her album, but I know she shouldn't have won it.
Exactly. How do you know? How do you know
I
this?
just know. That lets me know. That lets me know how close-minded you are. Therefore,
Well, I was listening to a review on the YouTube channel, and they said, and I agree with, really,
I let other
that's
people.
yes.
I let
You
other
let other
people
people
form my opinion.
influence your shit. You fucking idiot! Like, stop doing this shit, bro.
How do I feel about this? YouTube?
Point me in the right direction.
Ha! That's exactly how I feel about it. You saved me time.
And then spew the same shit that's on the YouTube channel.
Yep. They just saw who it was. You're right on point, Brian.
Exactly.
You know what music she used to do, and now she's over here. Y'all just cool with it. All right.
You heard some shitty opinion on some shitty ass YouTube channel, and now you offering that same shitty ass. Shut the fuck up. We don't care about that shitty ass opinion.
It's glorious. Glorious. All right. So, country music fans, congratulations. You're in the running for February's Whose Mans Is This? Moving forward. So, fans in quotations, not the real fans that move on and they listen to what they listen and they like what they like. But the sensitive, all in their feelings, Kiki, do you love me? These guys, they are upset. Ooh, bro, wait till Drake come out with his country album. Y'all finna be big mad.
He's inching towards it now.
Y'all big mad. But let us go ahead and get back to our regularly scheduled programming. They mad, bro.
And now we return you to our regular scheduled program in progress.
Before I forget, we here at the Smoke Pit are very, very interested and are following closely the women's basketball team of the College of Biblical Studies of Houston. And it's been a while since we provided an update.
Yes.
I'm feeling we should probably do a segment on this, but but the season's pretty much over for them. However, I want to give everybody an update on how well they've been doing this season. So, as you see here, I'll scroll down. Their next game is February 20th. So, 3 days. Their current record, however, is 0-18. They're 0-10 in their conference, losing streak of 18, 0-7 at home. Oh no. They're not doing well. How bad are they losing though? Because we remember the ass whooping that they got from Grambling, right?
Yes.
Almost lost by a full 100 points.
Yes.
Let us see. So they lost against McNeese State University by 70, right?
God damn.
They lost to Dillard University in Louisiana by 98 points. So almost got they almost got that honey put on them. Then they ran it back, right? They ran it back.
Did a little better.
And they only lost by
cut that deficit
by 69. You know what I'm saying? So good for them. Then Texas Southern put it on them, right? They lost 27-119. Then they played LeTourneau.
That's a close
36-61, right? So 25-point loss. Okay. And then they only lost by 28 here against Ozark Christian College. And then got the brakes beat off them by Texas A&M International, 29-113. They went back to play LeTourneau and 32-90. And then they played Arlington Baptist University. And what's this say? 24-point loss? Okay. You know what I'm saying? So they're trying. They're getting there. And then a 19-point loss against Randall, who they have coming up next on the 20th. They played Wiley, lost 41-101. Dallas Christian College, 29-81. Champion Christian College, 44-96. 16-point loss to Southwestern Adventist University.
Damn, they lost to the 7-Day Saints. God, dog.
A 44-95 loss to Champion Christian College. 35-97 to Dallas Christian again. 43-78 to Arlington Baptist. A 3-point loss to Southwestern Adventist. Ooh. So now they have Randall University coming back up in Moore, Oklahoma. So keeping our eyes out. I tried to go to their link to buy some gear to support. Apparently you can't do that online. So I guess I have to try like a third party, like a eBay or something like that, to try to get me a College of Biblical Studies of Houston apparel, because I'm trying to support my sisters in Christ over here as they walk through the valley of the shadow of death.
Lord.
In L's.
They in the canyons at this point. God, dog.
The trenches out here. God damn. Drug. Anyway, outside of that, that's all I had for the people. We're keeping an eye on College of Biblical Studies. What do you have for the peoples, my man?
I want to thank everybody who's been participating in my pain. To the subscribers, to the Smoke Pit YouTube, numbers have grown. Thank you guys for subscribing. That's amazing. Like for real, it's some amazing shit. So we got that. No Gimmicks is back this week. USDN is back. Welcome back to Eat the Cake Anime. Kick-ass show they had this past week. Can't wait for that to hit the waves again, man. Like we're almost at full strength, my guy, and just waiting on the queens. Know we about to come back with some hard hitting shit with the queens, and we'll be back at full strength. So shout out to the network. Make sure you follow, subscribe to all of these guys, and yeah, man, it's been a 2025 is shaping up to be an awesome year already, and we're just in February. So
agreed, man. I can't wait. Yep. So you can expect Queens to come out Monday, as well as the Smoke Pit, or not Queens, Eat the Cake. So that'll be dropping tomorrow, as well as Smoke Pit. So if you're listening to this, obviously audio wise, it dropped today for you. But for our patrons, just give you a heads up. And we got some stuff. Well, I know I have some stuff cooking for patrons only. Couple episodes, almost like Mims, but just tailoring it a little bit, flexing it a little bit, trying to give you guys something for your financial support of us, which we do appreciate. Yep. But yes, YouTube channel is over 1,000 views or 1,000 subscribers and climbing. So whatever y'all are doing, putting us out there, showing us off, sharing links, all of that good stuff. Gracias. We do appreciate you.
Very much.
It does not go unseen by us and unloved by us. So unless you got anything else, we can go ahead and wrap it up, my boy.
That is it, sir. Let's wrap it up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, episode 161 of The Smoke Pit. As always, I'm the homie Mac, a.k.a. your boy.
And I am bred like a king, made his Kelvin Kaylee. Thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time, have love, make sex, peace.
Peace.
I know those eyes don't look your devotion so invested. This ain't right. I know those eyes